All right, so hello everybody. Sometimes things don't go quite as planned, and that's something that I've definitely seen most often in gardening, and it tends to happen to me a lot that I plan for something to go some way and it doesn't. And so today I'm going to be explaining a little bit of what's happening here. It's kind of depressing. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, and that's the funny thing. When I started gardening, I always blame myself looking back. And then I don't really know if it was me because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And so I guess the moral of the story was like to try and then figure out what you're going to do wrong later, and then how everything went wrong and how it's your fault. You'll find out eventually. But okay, so here we go. So the main issue is that the squash, okay, I got two big issues. Three, maybe four. Okay, so the squash did not continue to grow as it should have, and instead started shriveling up. I noticed the signs of like browning on the leaves a long time ago, and then it just got worse, and then they started like shriveling up. So it may look dry, but it's not dry. It's pretty moist, and so, you know, I don't know. It's dry on top because I thought that this condensation was causing the issue. I thought they were getting too much water, but I don't think that's the issue anymore. I don't know what's wrong. This one's more wet. I don't know if I watered those. No. Okay, on a good note, though my squash is deteriorating, the cucumbers are doing great. Except for I planted 7 and there are only 4. Anyway, tomatoes are doing great. Only 3 of them didn't sprout. And so yeah, those are good. I got a couple more seed leaves. And then here comes more bad news. This was the corn that I planted. I planted 81 of these, and this is about half of them. These didn't sprout ever, and I don't know why. They may still be trying to sprout, maybe not. I don't really know. And then this over here is my melons. Somebody threw rocks in there, wasn't me. Anyway, that's not really the issue with them though. These are the melons. These just shriveled up. I don't get it. Only 3 of them ever sprouted, and they like died. They just didn't look good from the beginning and just died. I don't know. I really don't know what's wrong. I guess I'm gonna direct sow plant some more of these whenever we put it in the garden or whatever, and I'll try that. Where did my seed go? Let me see if I can find the seed in this one. Should have been one of the pumpkins. Check this out. Where? I mean, it's not like the seed disappeared or anything, but it'd be interesting to find it. This is so dry. Maybe that was the issue. Yeah, there's the seed. Huh, pumpkin. Anyway, so those didn't sprout. I'm gonna try to direct sow more of those into the ground, or maybe pot some more. I'm not sure. But this is my watering container. It's not trash, I promise. The strawberries have not shown yet. All I'm growing is grass, and a lot of grass, and so they're doing that. None of these herbs came up, which, unless that's something right there, which it may be, I don't really have any clue. The convolvuluses I planted a while ago didn't come up, and it's been like more than a week. Oh yeah, 2 of my passion fruit plants died. I only have 1 left, and this one's looking kind of, I don't know. Yeah, this, that's a perennial. Had to be dug out of the front yard. Okay, so here are the plants. You're probably wondering where they went. This is the squash, and you can see they're shriveling up like absolutely crazy, and like they're gonna die. I have no idea what to say about that. Down here is the corn. So it was doing so well, coming up so finely, and then it started flopping over, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And then I started like watering, and I don't know. My final guess was that it couldn't survive with that little light that's in the greenhouse, and so it died. I don't think any of these are going to survive. If they do, they're not the 81 plants I was hoping for. That was also supposed to be direct sow, and I didn't do that. I planted them in containers, which is probably part of the issue, I'm sure, because nothing else went all that wrong. So yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is here, but I'm having a few of the issues. So anyway, this is just your encouragement for today that things can go wrong and go really wrong and still be like, ow, what is that? That hurt, whatever I stepped on. Things can be going really wrong and still be going okay, because plants are just plants. And so what's important to remember is that, like, God is here, God made us, and that our lives are made to glorify God. So no matter how your garden's going, even if your plants die, your plants thrive, just, stay focused and remember what's really important. So stay wild, guys.